A Baltimore journalist missing in Libya may be behind bars in that country. Mary has the latest on breaking developments in the search for Matthew Van Dyke. Mary?
Well, Matthew traveled to Libya in March to witness and write about history happening there. Finally today, his mother got a credible tip about his whereabouts. Matthew Van Dyke is alive and being held in prison in Tripoli. That news today from his mother, Sharon. We spoke with her just before she boarded a plane.
I've received an email from an international humanitarian aid organization. Matthew is in prison in Libya. He's 700 miles from where he was when he was captured. What has he gone through all this time?
Matthew disappeared March 13th in the Libyan city of Brega. He had been drawn to the turmoil to document history as rebels tried to overthrow Muammar Gaddafi. Knowing her son was a seasoned traveler in the Middle East, Sharon never gave up. She even traveled overseas in a quest to find him. You are on a mission to find your son no matter what.
He's a person who has a mother who's out looking for him. I went to the Libyan embassy and spoke to Gaddafi's men.
Sharon has contacted the U.S. State Department to give them the new information about Matthew. Right now, he's among several Americans missing in Libya. The U.S. State Department is following the lead, so is Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger. He introduced a resolution calling on Libya to free Matthew and all captured Americans.
We have a lot of negotiation to do with Tripoli, with the Gaddafi government, and we do have allies who have relationships right now with the Gaddafi government, and we will use those allies to try to help have him released and bring him back home.
It'll still be a long process and contingent upon how long Gaddafi's in power. But the fact that I know he's alive, we just have to wait and hope that that terrible war is over soon.
Lauren Fisher, Matthew's girlfriend, who's a Baltimore City school teacher, called the news a real breakthrough. Vic?
Mary, thank you. In March, the Gaddafi government released several detained journalists working for the New York Times.